Today, savor the last days of summer with down-home Southern cooking, the last of the summer wine, and a trip back to a simpler time.
Travel with AAA's Discover Oklahoma.
Hi, and welcome to AAA's Discover Oklahoma. I'm Jennifer Reynolds, and we're coming to you this week from Frontier City and its brand new Wild West Waterworks, 5 stories tall, 198 ways to get wet, and as you can hear behind me, the kids are having a great time. It's only open through September 9th, and it's part of your Frontier City admission, so don't wait to come and check it out. We're kind of trying to hang on to that great casual summer feeling this week, and so we've sent our own magic man, Jeff Roberts, out to experience an Edmond eatery where you can get that laid-back feeling all year long.
There is so much stuff here to see at Red Southern Diner that you almost forget about the amazing food. I said almost.
Red Southern Diner is a family-style restaurant. We just serve 7 entree items. We just serve fried chicken, chicken fried steak, pot roast, chicken tenders, chicken pot pie, catfish. We strive to serve it excellent every single time, and we serve it on a huge platter with 3 sides, mashed potatoes and gravy, cream corn, fried okra, and we also bring out some excellent biscuits and a wonderful salad.
This place rocks some of the best Southern comfort food I've ever had. Every dish is perfection. And the decor is so hilarious. I mean, did you see those ceiling fans? And what about the dining camper? Our executive producer, Shell Wagner, brought her whole family here for Father's Day.
And you can actually rent that out for bigger parties, is that right?
It's 8 to 12 people is fit comfortably. I've actually seen 13 adults in it. I was kind of like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that y'all fit in there, and y'all wanted to sit in there. But yes, just call in advance and see if it's available. And if it's available, we'll get you in there.
Okay, so we've talked about the menu, the entrees, and the sides. And because you get full when you eat here, you may forget about dessert. That would be a serious mistake.
We have 3 great desserts. A Southern Comfort biscuit bread pudding, which is made with a Southern Comfort sweet sauce. Our next one is we call it a chocolate cobbler. I like to say it's kind of like a hot fudge brownie sundae. It's the chocolate cobbler we put ice cream with chocolate, almonds on top, and then we have a strawberry crumble, which is kind of like a strawberry cobbler, but instead of the crust on top, we have a really good maple pecan cookie that we crumble on top of it. And all of them, of course, as Red always says, everything tastes better with ice cream on top, so we put ice cream on top of all our desserts.
Man, right about now, I wish I had taste-o-vision.
All right, I know that most places wouldn't let you tour the bathrooms, but at Red's, even a tour of the bathroom is needed. Check this out. Is that not the coolest? And ladies, don't be worried, they didn't leave you out either. Oh, it's just Shell. Come on. Scare me to death like that.
Phew! Edmond is the home of Southern comfort food now at Red Southern Diner. Make the short drive and you'll enjoy it, trust me. In Edmond, I'm Jeff Roberts.
Red Southern Diner in Edmond is open for dinner only. For directions or to reserve the dining camper, just go to the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com for all the contact information. One of our Dino Lawley's favorite summer pastimes is to sit on the patio, sipping a nice glass of Oklahoma wine, watching the sun fade below the horizon. Sounds like something we could all enjoy, so let's join him. Rusty Nail Winery in Sulphur is this week's agritourism adventure.
I knew this would be a fun, cool story to do at the Rusty Nail Winery, and that the owners had a sense of humor when I saw these signs when walking in. I also knew that the store itself had a laid-back, easy feel to it. It's big and open, and on one side there's a fun gift shop area. Even finding out how the owners came to name this the Rusty Nail Winery is quirky and fun. Just so you know, the name was derived in a way from the building itself.
Because it was originally built as a hardware store, It was W.A. Carter's Hardware. And we found lots of rusty nails in the back when we were renovating. We decided Rusty Nail was the perfect name. So Melissa went online and found some shoes with a heel with a nail, and that's where the nail on the shoe comes from.
Open since September of 2010, the owners Debbie Alexander and her 2 daughters, Leah Lucio and Melissa Alexander Lee, put a lot of hard work into making this a comfortable place to browse, drink some wine, shop, and enjoy the company of friends.
Well, we've really done pretty well since we opened. We weren't sure if the town was ready for a winery yet, and we've had lots of people come in and say, we don't drink wine. And we said, well, give us a chance. We'll find something that you'll like. And 9 times out of 10, we do.
Well, I think the atmosphere and the cozy feel that we have really sets us apart from, like if you go to the liquor store, you look at bottles of wine and you judge it by the label. Here you get to taste it and try it, and it's in an atmosphere that's warm and inviting and really out of the norm from what you would expect to see in Sulphur, Oklahoma.
All right, now we're at a winery, so let's talk about their wine. They have many from which to choose, of course, but one stands out as their most popular, and it's their peach. It started out as a summer wine, but Debbie says people won't let her just make it in the summer. The vintage or Little Black Pump is also a favorite among customers. Rusty Nail Winery is a family business, but Debbie is the person who makes the wine, no one else.
She doesn't let anybody touch the wine. She's the
No,
only one.
I do the wines. In that way, I know if I've messed up something. No one touches the wine except for me. I do all the mixing, and I tell them when they're ready, and then they come in and sterilize the bottles and bottle them and label them, and then we put them out on the shelves. But it's just Leah's husband and mine, and my sister comes down sometimes and helps out, but no, there's very few of us.
They are a few, but they get a lot accomplished, and the winery is growing fast.
We have a lot of locals that support us, a lot of regulars that come in
A lot
every
of
week.
people from Texas.
A lot of, yeah, Texas, Dallas.
And most of them bring other friends in with them.
And then we have a lot of people from Edmond and Oklahoma City that come in and they hear about us through other people. So word of mouth has really helped a lot.
And don't forget, the venue here can be rented out for all kinds of special events, and on Saturday nights, there's live music. Great wine, friends, laughter, and music. Now that's hitting the nail right on the head. At the Rusty Nail Winery in Sulphur, I'm Dean O'Lally.
To plan your tour and tasting trip to Rusty Nail Winery, click on the Discover Oklahoma page from travelok.com. With plenty of deep-rooted destinations around our state, agritourism is Oklahoma's growing adventure. How about next we take you back to a simpler time? Up next, one couple's renovation efforts have returned a forgotten village to its former destination status. Explore it with us when AAA's Discover Oklahoma continues.
How do you know it's summertime? Well, I'm flipping burgers and talking about the Ford Summer Sales event as we escape into the escape. Oh, there's a camera in the back, too.
She probably needs it more than me, though.
I like to think. You can tell it what to do.
If you just joined us, I'm learning so much. 28 miles a gallon.
We're saving the world driving a car with a good gas mileage.
I think you're saying all the right things.
It's the Ford Summer Sales event. Get a new 2012 Ford Escape with 0 for 60 or up to $3,250 cash back. Only at your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
So if you have a few moments, save the world and pick up an Escape.
I hope we didn't forget anything.
I think we're all set.
Hard to believe Megan is in college.
Do you remember how she cried and cried when we dropped her off at kindergarten?
We were both crying.
Good thing we're only a few hours away. Last box. You can call us tomorrow.
I will, Daddy.
And one more thing. You're gonna need these.
No way. Are you kidding? I get Mom's car?
Okay, sweetheart, but you have to be careful. Now, I put the AAA insurance policy and the membership information in the glove box.
Just in case anything should happen.
Okay.
I'm really glad we switched our auto insurance to AAA. Really saved us some money. Not to mention peace of mind.
It's nice knowing AAA will be there if her car ever breaks down, too.
John, are those tears I see?
No.
AAA Auto Insurance, for the ones that matter most to you. Give us a call today or talk to a AAA agent nearest you.
Welcome back to AAA's Discover Oklahoma, headed now to Broken Arrow, where people have wonderful memories of an old rustic Persimmon Hollow village. But as the city grew up around it, this 1880s themed town was all but lost. Our Shel Wagner recently caught up with a couple who have breathed new life into this beloved destination.
This is not the sort of neighborhood you'd expect to find just a block or so from a modern retail district.
Though it's no longer visible from 71st Street here in Broken Arrow, rest assured that Persimmon Hollow is still here, and it's even better than you remember.
A popular shopping venue for antiques and crafts throughout the 70s and 80s, this 1880s village was actually built in the 1960s as a private museum. But eventually, through a few ownerships, this charming little township was forgotten, sat idle for a number of years, and faced an uncertain future. That is, until Bill and Kathy Darnell came along. The couple could see beyond the chest-high weeds and crumbling rooftops and believed something truly magical awaited. Kathy single-handedly restored the working water wheel, an endeavor that earned her a nickname, the Handy Ma'am.
My Handy Ma'am and I are restoring this place back to its original glory.
It is now home to artists and eclectic one-of-a-kind stores, all in a flea market kind of atmosphere.
It's about 20 shops of different shop owners of arts and crafts and collectibles and antiques. On-site craftsmen building things here. It's almost becoming like a miniature silver dollar city here. We've got the saloon, we've got the bank, we've got the hotel with Miss Kitty's room overhead and the whole 9 yards here.
Persimmon Hollow Village is an ongoing, evolving work in progress with ambitious plans for expansion, but already it is well worth a visit. It is the venue for several themed weekend festivals throughout the year, like Western Days.
Let him go, Cole! Let him go!
So come to browse, kick around, take in a game of checkers, and stay for supper.
We just opened up our Water Wheel Cafe where we got good barbecue and hamburgers and hot dogs.
Just a block or two from the bustling intersection of 71st and Garnett in Broken Arrow awaits this sweet oasis, a whisper from a simpler time. And after a decades-long slumber, the original Persimmon Hollow Village has awakened to become your new, old, favorite destination. In Broken Arrow, I'm Shel Wagner.
To find your way to Persimmon Hollow Village in Broken Arrow, just go to the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com. How about a quirky summer road trip? Glad you like the idea. That's what's up next. Yard art so over the top, it's become an attraction when AAA's Discover Oklahoma continues in just 2 short minutes.
It was almost comical. It was like, I can't believe this even happened. I look down the street, I see there's a tree across my son's car. I was just like, I called my AAA agent, Patty. She said, we can take care of this. AAA and Patty are great. You just feel like they have your back. They make everything as easy as possible. I mean, they really take good care of us.
Get great service, low rates, and a free auto insurance quote today.
It was a Saturday morning and I went to an exercise class. As soon as the class ends, I go to the parking lot and somebody had stolen my car. I couldn't believe it. So I called AAA Insurance. They offered me a rental car. They told me everything was going to be all right. So when my car was found a week later, they said, Bob, you need to change the locks on your car. I would have never thought about that if it wasn't for AAA. They really took care of me.
Get great service, low rates, and a free auto insurance quote today.
Welcome back to AAA's Discover Oklahoma. We're splashing around at the new Wild West Waterworks at Frontier City in Oklahoma City, but we're headed next to the I love that. Every so often a bucket dumps behind me and the kids just adore it. Well, now we're headed off to Nowata, Oklahoma, where we're gonna check out a town that's famous for a couple of things at least. One is the coldest temperature on record back in 2010, 31 degrees below zero, and this. It's not hard to find Chris Barbie's house. Just look for the bowling ball fence. Yep, anybody can have a fence, but Barbie just had to be different.
Well, I retired in '05 and I had some old bowling balls and my wife had in flowers. And she died in '97 and I kicked these bowling balls around for several years and decided I needed to do something with them, either get rid of them or make something. So I came up with a fence. I made the fence.
The first ball on the fence was his own, and it grew from there. People started making their own contributions.
There's a lot of them that people just drop off, and I've seen them pick up, pull in one time, and the old boy kicked out 2 balls and turned around and left. and I've had, we had one person from Collinsville, he dropped off 56 one day.
Now there are more than 300 bowling balls on the fence. But the fence was just the beginning. Now you can wander through a whole yard of bowling ball art. There's a bowling ball caterpillar that stares at you from the grass, a bowling ball spider, pig, some bunnies, a fishing bobber, and even a giant-sized pool table made from bowling balls. But those are just the small things.
I seen a picture in a magazine, somebody made a house out of pumpkins. Well, if they do it with pumpkins, I can do it with bowling balls. And I seen in another book, a magazine, somebody said that they had an 800-pound rosary in their front yard. And I thought, well, that's a heck of a rosary until I figured out what I got on mine. So I got at least that.
There are tributes to OU and to OSU, and my personal favorite, the giant clacker. Chris Barbie just keeps getting ideas like bowling pin flowers. And there are projects waiting for more bowling balls like the American flag and a pyramid behind the bowling ball house. He encourages people to stop in, and his map shows visitors from 33 states so far, and that doesn't include the people who didn't say where they were from. People are seeking him out.
I've had bowling balls from Brooklyn, New York, and up near Erie, Pennsylvania in the mail. And I had a lady UPS me 4 of them from Michigan one time.
So far, Chris Barbie has had no problem with ideas and with donated bowling balls. He says this could go on for a long time.
Yeah, it'll keep growing as long as I'm able.
If you want to find him, just head east on Road 021 in Nowata and look for the mailbox. There's a bowler on it. If you miss that, then there's always the fence, and it's really hard to miss. For directions to the bowling ball yard art in Nowata, go to the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com. Well, coming up, how about some summer sustenance? Treats to keep you happy and healthy when AAA's Discover Oklahoma returns.
Thanks for all your help.
Hey, babe, what you doing?
Oh, I just switched our insurance over to AAA.
Why? We've been with our guys for years.
I know, but I met with the agent and she showed me how AAA could match our coverage and save us money by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Really? Well, did we get a discount? I mean, we've been with those guys for years.
Yes, and with the extra money we saved, I was thinking we could take that second honeymoon we've always talked about.
Hey, I am all about that.
So, with all the travel discounts we get for being AAA Oklahoma members.
Well, I do have some vacation time I need to take.
Oh, good, because our room is right on the ocean.
You already booked it.
I did.
What are you guys up to?
Nothing. We're just getting some dinner started.
When are you leaving?
AAA Insurance, for the ones that matter most to you. Give us a call today or talk to a AAA agent nearest you.
Welcome back. AAA makes our show possible and does a lot of other great things around our state. Here's a look at today's AAA.
Hello, Chuck May here with AAA Oklahoma. If you're like me, you love planning your next vacation. Whether you like the sandy beaches of Florida, the cool mountain air of Colorado, or an exotic cruise in the Caribbean, our AAA Oklahoma travel experts can make your dream vacation come true. They'll help you find the best deals on airfare, hotels, car rentals, resorts, and restaurants. Plus, if you plan to book your trip online, AAA can provide tips on how to make sure your reservations and your personal information remain secure. Look, everybody needs a little getaway now and then, so if you're looking for some hot deals on some fun places to explore, out of state or out of the country, or if you want to staycation at one of the many first-class resorts or parks right here in Oklahoma, call our AAA Oklahoma travel experts or visit us online at AAA.com today. Until next time, may the road lead you to exciting new discoveries. Whether it's insurance, travel, or peace of mind on the road, think AAA every day.
AAA for the ones who matter most to you. Well, during the peak of summer, it's always great to find someplace cool to get into and something cool to eat. We sent Dino Lawley in search of that, and here's what he found.
All right, who doesn't love ice cream? I love ice cream, you love ice cream, we all love ice cream. But if you want to try something a little different and throw in some added health benefits, how about some frozen yogurt? Not regular frozen yogurt, how about live culture frozen yogurt? Come on, let's give it a try. Yogurt has been around for years, although it seems to have gone out of style at times. But in today's health-conscious society, it's back and enjoying a fitness revival. Now this is live culture yogurt, and if you haven't tried it, it's time that you did.
Basically, live culture yogurt has probiotics that actually helps your digestive system to help you process your food.
And it's non-fat, lowers cholesterol, is loaded with protein, calcium, vitamins B6 and B12, helps keep blood pressure down, strengthens and stabilizes the immune system, and promotes growth in youth. And that's just naming a few of the benefits of eating live culture yogurt. Leading this healthy new charge are sisters-in-law Linda Lee and Jennifer Hahn. They currently have 3 stores and have been open since March of 2009, and they've had nothing but truly healthy comments from customers.
You know what? Everybody loves it. And they keep on asking us, where are you going? Are you going to come here? Are you going to come here? You need to come in this city. You need to go to that city. There's just so many people that want us to go so many places. We just have to pick and choose where we really want to go first. So, I mean, obviously people have responded very well to it.
And before they reached that magic formula, there was a lot of experimenting.
We just basically experimented with different things that we like, different flavors that we like, fresh fruits, you know, juices, and I mean, we've made lots and lots and lots of mistakes. I mean, before we came up with the ones that we did like.
The actual procedure for making live culture yogurt is pretty fast. It totals anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, and the flavors are rich and varied, and I can also speak from experience, absolutely delicious. There are also over 45 different toppings. Some are extremely healthy, like the fresh fruit and the nuts, and okay, I'll admit some are not so healthy, such as the candy pieces, gummy worms, and candy bars. Now there's actually 2 different sets of yogurt, just so you'll know, but both carry healthy rewards.
We have the one that actually tastes more like yogurt, like the one you buy in the store, and the other second set, which also has the live cultures too, and the same health benefits as the one that tastes like yogurt. It's the one that tastes more like ice cream.
And there's also smoothies, shaved ice, and even Belgian waffles on the menu. When you add great taste to healthy benefits, the result is always good for everyone. In Edmond, I'm Dino Lawley.
You can find the location of the Pink Swirls nearest you by going to the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com, where you'll find links to all their stores. Well, that's our show for this week. We're glad you came along, and we have a big thanks to say to the folks here at Frontier City for hosting us. We hope you come out and check the Wild West Waterworks out. It's open until September 9th. It's part of your park admission. Be sure and watch next week when we have tracked down some dramatic discoveries, including an insider's look at OKC's enduring lyric theater. We'll cheer on Oklahoma's own Paralympic gold medal hopefuls, and then tuck inside an elegant B&B in Norman that takes both B's very seriously, recently winning the Best Breakfast Award. We'll give it a taste. Hope you'll join us. So until next time, remember, there's always something to discover in Oklahoma. Production vehicle provided by the Oklahoma Ford Dealers, official partner of the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department.